Hey guys, it's Blyboy, and today we'll be going over the Marvel villain known as Tiger Shark. Now, I thought we'd go over this character since there are rumors of Namor appearing. Why not go over his nemesis, or one of his nemesises? So, Tiger Shark, better known as Todd Arliss, first appeared in Submariner number 5, and the story began with Namor, who was coming out from a battle with Dr. Destiny, and he was attacked by this robot. Well, this robot kidnaps him and takes him to this mad scientist named Dr. Dorcas, who places his thing on his chest, which I guess you could say it stopped him from using his powers, because if he does, they shock him, or it's more of just, controlling him. And the reason he's here, we learn, is because there's this guy named Todd Arliss, and he's working with Dorcas, and his sister's there as well. And what we learn is from the sister is Todd Arliss was an Olympic-winning swimmer, and he was on the top of his career until he tried to save a guy who fell overboard, and in the process of rescuing the guy, he hurt his back very bad, which ruined his career. And he's been looking for a way to fix that for a very long time, until he met Dr. Dorcas, who promised he could restore that if he helped him capture Namor. And now that they've captured Namor, they plan on using him in this experiment to give Todd Arliss, I guess, the ability to swim better. And this plan involved using sharks as well as sucking power from Namor. And, Dr. Dorcas is a mad scientist, so this is not going to go well. So at first, the experiment seems like it's been a great success. He has his swimming returned, his back is okay, but then they start to realize he has, gills now, and he also has really razor-sharp teeth. And, Dorcas is like, you should be happy, I've made something better of you, but Tiger Shark's not having it. He attacks Dorcas, and things just get a little crazy. Namor jumps in, and he starts fighting Dorcas. Well, the two start fighting on the ocean floor, and then Dorma, Namor's love interest, she shows up, and as this happens, Namor gets thrown underneath a boulder or like a submarine or something, and he gets trapped under there. However, he wouldn't stay trapped in there long, because the story would continue in Submariner number 6, which would continue the first fight between Submariner and Tiger Shark. So Tiger Shark decides to kidnap Dorma and make her lead him back to Atlantis. And, he protects her from this sea monster, and she eventually leads him back to Atlantis. And when he gets there, you have the Atlanteans. They're not happy that they've brought this guy here, and he doesn't care. So he just starts attacking all these different guards, and he challenges their best warrior to a fight, this guy named Lord Seth. And Lord Seth, he tries to put up a fight, of course, with Tiger Shark, but Tiger Shark is too incredibly strong for him. And Tiger Shark overthrows him easily, and he decides not to kill him. And by doing this, he becomes the warlord of Atlantis, now that they believe Namor's dead. However, this doesn't last long, because Namor soon shows up and challenges Tiger Shark to fight, but Tiger Shark doesn't really care until Namor pisses him off. So of course the two fight again. However, this time, Namor will get the better of him, and he decides not to kill him but imprison him. And just like any villain, Tiger Shark would eventually break out and cause problems for Namor. And those problems wouldn't become completely serious until Submariner number 45 and 46. And in that story, you had Tiger Shark teaming up with this other villain named Lyra. And they concocted this plan to bring down Submariner, and it's kind of like team-up story. But what they did is they kidnapped Namor's dad. And whenever you kidnap a superhero's dad, it's always going to end badly for him, you already know. And during the fight between Namor and Tiger Shark threw a pipe and hit Namor's father in the head. He would then fight Hulk in Incredible Hulk after he went into hiding in Niagara Falls, and Hulk would then just beat the living crap out of Tiger Shark in an awesome fight. After this, Tiger Shark would then decide to join the Masters of Evil and take on the Avengers. However, he was soon defeated, but then he decided to go after Wolverine. And that didn't go well for him either, because Wolverine, well, it's hard to beat Wolverine, even when you have adamantium teeth. Namor would then rescue Tiger Shark after he was captured by a research base. And after this, Tiger Shark actually tried to turn his life around. He got a wife, and he's fixing to have kids. That wasn't until these things called the Faceless Ones showed up, and they attacked him, and they killed his wife. And he smelled Atlanteans on them. So what does he decide to do? He decides to set out for vengeance and go after the people who killed his family. However, Tiger Shark would put his vengeance in the wrong place, attacking innocent Atlanteans, mistaking them for the Faceless Ones. This would lead to his imprisonment once again in Atlantis after Namor had beat him once again. However, he would come to Namor's aid in the final battle between the Faceless Ones, and would even help him defeat them. He would also help Namor when Namor was framed for committing crimes and the Avengers came after him, and he became part of the Deep Six. And while it seemed like Tiger Shark had finally changed his ways, he had not, because he soon went back to terrorizing the Marvel Universe, and even set a monster up on New York using a horn from Atlantis. Tiger Shark would continue to be a problem for everyone, and even in Thunderbolts, he would get a new design. And this new design was basically, he was no longer this guy who just had gills and was in a costume. He was now like this, almost, I guess you could say, this humanoid shark thing. He looked like a mix of a human and a shark, like actually how you think he would look. And after having this change, he would have more stories, like, for instance, Miss Marvel saved him from an alien almost being killed by the Skrulls. And he'd even take on Deadpool after he was hired by Norman Osborn to take care of him. However, Deadpool took care of him quickly, and he even became a part of a group called the Offenders to take down the group known as the Defenders. Currently, Tiger Shark recently teamed up with Namor when they took on the Avengers once again, once Namor changed his policy on people crossing in his territory in the ocean. But yeah, guys, if y'all did enjoy the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next one.